So today we're going to talk with tree fairies and see what spiritual tools they could recommend for us using in our spiritual journey. So please feel free to choose by the card or by the symbol. So the first pile is chestnut, the second pile is amber, and the third pile is acorn. So if you chose number 1 pile, please stay in this video and continue watching. We will see what message a tree fairies can tell you and give you in this moment in your spiritual journey. So I already pre-shuffled the cards, and these were the cards that came into our view. So the first message I got is that you could use some water into your daily rituals to help you connect with your third eye. At first, when I saw this card, I already thought of a third eye. And it's very good for you to have some baths with some herbs, or even I'm hearing essential oils, especially made from the trees. You can use pine essential oil, cedarwood, sandalwood, and any other essential oil you can get from the tree. So it would be very good and will help you to feel much more grounded, much more stable and strong. I think the tree is one of the plants when we think that this is one of the strongest and stable plants that could be in the earth. It can uphold storms, difficult rains, heavy snow. So it will give you some stability and safety, and the aroma will help your nervous system to feel much more calm. And also in your journey is now good to do some work with your third eye, doing some meditations. If you feel that it is hard for you to focus in your home, do it in nature. I'm hearing, do it next to the trees, talk with the trees, ask help of them. The nature is very excited to help us in our journey. You know, it's the point of why we have the nature, because the nature is for us and it's about us. So I'm hearing, feel free to touch the tree, to talk with the tree. Maybe you have your favorite tree. If not, find one in a forest. It does not matter what kind of a tree it is. You just have to feel safe and stable and use all the liquid aromas you can get from the tree. Of course, there is some connection with nature. So automatically there are very good energies in the nature that would help you to do some deep meditations on opening your third eye. Why it is important? It will help you to see more things more clearly. You will have some explanations. You will find some answers about yourself. It will help you to feel more and make the decisions based on the feeling, not because of your mind. Also, I'm hearing it will help you to foresee the future. So maybe it will help you to foresee the future of your choices that you make. So it's very important for you to do some activities with water. And also when I saw this card and also this card came, I thought about sounds. So the sounds, of course, the nature sounds like wind, rain, birds, anything that can make you calm. It's better, of course, to listen to those sounds into nature, because I'm hearing it will help you to calm your nervous system and to put you in a higher frequency vibration. I think it's now important for you to put up your vibration. Maybe you had some hard time and now you need some uplifting. So the frequencies and vibration of the nature could help you develop yourself and also help you in opening your third eye. Also, when I saw this one little guy, I thought of something that would help you if you could do some kind of a hobby or activity that makes you feel free. Maybe it's a hike, maybe it's a road trip, maybe it's a walk, something that I'm hearing. Even I think that now for you would be good to change some surroundings and free yourself out. Maybe there's some activity, sports that you can do that make you feel very light and free. Maybe air yoga or something like that. I'm hearing, like, if you're thinking of doing it and never tried, you can really try it. It will help you to balance, to feel much more lighter, I'm hearing. Because, when the ropes are holding you, it seems like you don't even feel your body. It feels like you're so light. Also being in the water, swimming. I know maybe it's not the season yet for swimming, but whenever you can, try not to only go swim, but only try to float on the water and talk with the water to take everything out from you that it's heavy inside your head or inside your emotional field. Also, if you can take a bath, try to submerge your head into the bath, that it would cover your ears. You can also play some nature sounds and also do the talk with the water and ask for it to take out all the negative thoughts, heaviness, maybe you had some interaction, conflict or something. So it will help you to get more I think I'm hearing like there's too much mess in the head, too much different opinions, something that that's why you cannot see clearly, that's why you cannot make the decision. So this will help you to open the third eye and make the decision best for you of the way that your heart feels it's the best to do. So then we also have these cards, and whenever I saw this, I constantly instantly thought of idea going on a road trip with someone. So if you have an opportunity to go, an offer to go, or if you have an idea that you want to go travel and you want to go alone and you want to invite some specific family member or friend, it would be very good for you to change the surroundings. Also about talking about the freeing activities, maybe you always wanted to make a horse ride and you never tried. It's also very freeing activity that would give you much more different experience. It's very interesting. I cannot explain how it feels, but you feel yet safe. It's a bit scary, but you yet feel somehow very free. Maybe because of the spirit of the horse, you know, maybe because that's someone who is riding and carrying you, and you feel the power, you know, of the muscles, of the breathing, like it's a live being. And the more the horse runs, the more adrenaline takes up on the horse and also on you. So it's also a very interesting experience. So if you haven't tried it, do it. And if you never and if you used to do it and forgot about it, do it again, I'm hearing. Yeah. Also, opening third eye will give you some answers and the keys to something. And if you have a question, if you cannot decide, directly ask, and don't expect the answer to come right now. Just have an idea, ask, and then let it go. And then you see how from different areas you will get the answer. Maybe you will see a video, maybe someone will call you, maybe you will have just, you know, how to call it, a vision, a smell of something. It might be different, but also in the road trip, you might also find some answers and know something about yourself. It's very deeply connected with you understanding who you are, what you want, and what is your lifestyle. It's like they trying to take you out of the society, of the things that other people like, that other people do, and that you should do, and gives you something specific. Yes, some people do some air yoga, some people do horse riding, but maybe there's also something very specific for you that you only do. Maybe it's freeing for you to, you know, make I don't know, body creams from oils, make natural perfume. It might be very, very different, but they think that it's the most important thing for you now is to find yourself deeply, like what do you want, and to go into these journeys and do not be afraid. First is the most important thing is to understand is that everything starts with a wish. You just have to want it. And you just, when you realize like, oh, this is what I want to do, like then you start do by bit, you feel excited, and please do not worry. If you're doing your own I don't know, business or something, do not worry. Do not worry about the sales. Do not worry about the money. Enjoy the creation experience. Sometimes you need to leave it. Sometimes you get back to it. But you know that your wish is very strong energy and it holds in the energetic fields. And even though you're not doing anything, something is still happening. So don't worry about the things, but do something. I think it's a very important time for you to finally do what you want. This is that it's very important. I don't know, is it about your job or your career or just your lifestyle? Maybe you're very suppressed in some kind of opinions, and maybe some people are recommending you a lot of things what you should do, but I'm here, but is it yours? Like, do you really want it? Is it truly yours? Then I had these two funny cards and I thought, what is it about? But then I understood. Now, to close your mind and to feel a little bit much more protective, the things that you wear on yourselves like an armor would help you very much. It can be very specific to you. Maybe you have specific jewelry. Maybe you, I don't know, used to wear some specific belt. Maybe you have some things that you sew yourself, or maybe someone sew to you, like your family members or something. Maybe you have some clothes from your ancestors. I'm hearing like, put the things on you that you would feel much more yourself. Stop chasing the fashion. Stop looking at what others are wearing. If you don't know what you are, try it and feel it and find what you are. It's very actually important. I don't know why for this group it's very important, but it's important what you wear. For you, it's important. Maybe for others it's not. But for you, your clothes and what you wear becomes like a protection for you, like a shield that protects your head from other ideas and thoughts, because you get into the energy of yourself, not into the others. It's also like, I'm hearing like, it locks you in, so you're not very affected by the things that people saying, that they're suggesting, or what you're seeing online. Like it's like a protection field for you. So feel free to wear what you want to wear. Find those clothes if you don't know what to wear. If you don't have your style, don't worry about the fashion. You have to feel good and you have to feel protected and you have to be popular. I'm also hearing, do not be afraid of your ancestors' jewelry, because it's also a form of a protection. Even though you did not like the ancestor, or you think that wearing some kind of ancestor's jewelry is bad because you take up on their destiny. Well, it's a popular saying in our country. So don't worry about that. I'm hearing like, this is also a protection. You get everything from your family tree, good things and bad things, but it is also a form of a protection. Especially if you have something from your grandparents, grandmas and grandpas. Don't be afraid to wear it, even it's old, even it's not in this modern fashion. It's not about it. They're saying it's not about it, but the things that you put on yourself is very important. Also, you have to know about the symbols. Do not fall for the symbols and do not wear any symbols blindly before you feel the energy of the symbol. If the symbol is said to be a good symbol, it does not mean that it has the same energy as it says. So you have to, even you have an opportunity to find your own symbols. Maybe you make jewelry for yourself, or you want to make something. If you know someone that makes jewelry, ask for them to make you something very individual, very specific. It does not matter. Is it wood? Is it stone? Is it some kind of a metal? Don't worry about that. I'm hearing that is not the point. The point is that you wear something that fits you individually and specifically for you, and it will be also a reminder for you to be in yourself. It will give you much more power, and it also, as I said, it will work as a protection from others. So also this card also connects with these cards. So I'm hearing like, even if you look simple, like, oh, just regular frog, do not forget that the frog wears the crown. It's like, it's not about looking unique, that you have to look, oh, somehow something. It's not that. But when you're in a good energy, you are in your energy and your the way you look will be, people will be attracted, and you will feel that you are giving the energy out of yourself. You will be very much in yourself. And then when we are safe, when we feel that we are in the right place with the right people, we open up. So this is exactly what happens. You feel safe in the way that you look, and then your energy opens up, and other people can feel it, and they will say, oh, you have such a good jewelry, you have such beautiful clothes. But You will laugh because the clothes are not expensive and the jewelry maybe is made by yourself and it's not professional, but your energy is giving those things the energy that they look good. So it also works like a shield for you, and they're saying it's nothing wrong about being a frog and like looking simple or something like that. It says it's about something that you have inside. So when I saw this pumpkin, I thought this was interesting, but then the information came to me is that it would be very good for you to eat some pumpkin or pumpkin seeds, because in a pumpkin there's a lot of zinc, and zinc is very connected with our nervous system. Also, it helps our skin. So if you have dry, itchy skin, if you have some blemishes, even acne or something like that, zinc could help you very much. So you can try various recipes from pumpkin. Also, sometimes I make honey spicy honey pumpkin seeds. It's a very tasty and healthy snack that you could make if you like spiciness. If not, you can put some cinnamon, honey, a little bit of salt. You can use the spices that you want, and you just, you know, heat it up in the pan and eat it. But I'm hearing like this would also help you now at this moment if you took upon some zinc or, you know, pumpkin or pumpkin seeds. And when I saw the last card, the first thing I thought is about Kundalini energy. The first thing I thought is about Kundalini energy because of the snake that we have here. So also take a look at the way that what she's wearing. It does not seem like anything special, but there are some symbols that are very important in here. This is the headband and this is the waistband. That actually it's from very old pagan culture, and that was a symbol of old belief and of something that people have and carry in themselves. It was something like of a kind of a sign to others. So, of course, if you can do something with the Kundalini, if you want to awaken it or you want to work with it, you can try it. It would be very helpful for you now in this moment to work with these tools. So I hope that these tools will help you to feel much more better, and it will help you to find much more of yourself and make the right decisions and free yourself out and find your style and find the energy of who you truly are. So thank you for listening, pile number 1. See you. So today we're going to look what tree fairies have to tell you about what tools you should use now in your journey, what could help you now, and what is important for you now to do and realize. So you choose amber. I have to tell you that this is the deepest pile. I can feel that, maybe because the amber is usually millions and millions years old. It's very ancient. It holds very old information. And this time I think the amber has a lot of information for you, what you could do now to benefit others. And I do believe that you have some spiritual powers, or that you've been on quite a journey. And you have some feeling of a justice you want to make and understand and realize some things. So the things first to do for you is to be good to uplift your vibration. Sounds can make you do that. Meditation music, spiritual music, nature of sounds. Choose the sounds that you like and dive deep into your subconscious, dive deep into your meditation, because I think there will be some things that you have to do in there. So let's go little by little. There's a lot of cards, but they're also saying me that it would be okay for you to stop a little bit and just to watch and see what is actually happening. Just be like, you know, observe everything, like what is happening with people, with nature, with things like, and stay silent and just watch. Just watch, and you will get some knowledge of the things that you need to do. So the cards came out, and at first it was very strange. We got this card, and this card. And these three cards associated with me that there is some deep anger and fear that is creating a lot of pressure. That's why people are exploding. They cannot take anymore the pressure, and people do horrible and nasty things because of the pressure. You have to understand that this, what I'm talking about, is not only associated with you, it's associated with the country, nation, that you're in. And that's why they're telling me to tell you to observe and see what is actually happening. But they're saying there's a lot of anger, I'm feeling fear, like very much fear, and the pressure is just getting out of the hands. And when I saw this card, the first thing what I thought of, I don't know why, don't ask me why, it's a channeled message. There's about religion. It's about religion. As I'm saying, this pile is surely some pile that has been through a lot of things and ideologies in life, and you saw that there is something not right. So I think this is a confirmation for you to keep moving forward. So then I got this card, and the word that came into my mind was resurrection. And then I understood that this was deeply connected with the religion and with the things that happened there and something that happened later. So basically, don't even know where to start actually. A lot of cards, a lot of information. So they're telling me that now for you, it's the journey where you have to find the truths by yourself, your truths, real truths, something that maybe is not written, something that is not said all of the time, again and again, the same things, something that is not noticeable for everybody, something that is actually true, but it's not from the books, it's not from the scripts, it's something that you have to open up in yourself to get the knowledge. So that's why I said use the meditation and use the it's like trance, you know, state, to dive deep into something that will help you out. When I saw this, I also understood that there's a protection that you have, so you don't need to worry, but there are some things you have to find out that happened many years ago that is not even written about. You know, the history is changed, the information is changed, we have a lot of lies, so they encouraging you to dive deep in that well, in this staircase. Just go to it, dive deep, look for the information, try to find everything out by yourself. The thing that happened actually, that the magic was taken out. The magic was taken out, and it created such disbalance in life, such disbalance, such bad things. And for me, it was like, it was given from, you know, don't mind the genders, it's not about the genders. It was taken from the people that actually knew how to work with magic, and they had a lot of wisdom, a lot of mind power, I'm hearing, a lot of ability to create future, was given to the wrong hands. And then everything started to collapse. You know, they given the information to simple kings, simple men or women. And it's not about that, you know, the status king or someone like who has royal status, let's call it. It does not mean that it's a wise person. It does not mean that he has a very good feeling, that he understands nature, that he wishes best for the people. All the people, all nature, all society, you know, there always been some magic people, witches and magicians that were protecting the secret knowledge. And that knowledge was given to the wrong hands, I'm hearing. It was given, and it was not given like by, you know, good chance. It's actually was taken by hurt, and it was not done in free will. It was not done in free will. But someone who kept the knowledge, about the stars, about how to create and how to, it's a lot of wisdom, a lot of seeing underworld, seeing above, in the past, to the future. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Very, very magical. And it was just taken to the wrong hands by hurt, by violence, but that you were made to give the knowledge, or you were made to serve a certain king or something like that. So we're diving deep into the history. And that's actually is like, like it was like a pirate attack, let's call it. Like, I come to you, I take your land, I take your food, I take your house, I take your belief system, I take your knowledge, everything. Like, I rob you from everything that you have and everything that was created. So they trying to pull you to go and to look for the search by yourself, and you will find the answers. But you don't have to believe everything that is written. You have to, we have a channel. We can always go into the old history, because our bones and our cells remembers things, and we can always connect to these fields and see what actually happened. And they're saying the magic is not gone, it's just in the wrong hands. It was taken to the wrong hands. This was the point. And what actually happened was that from this kind of a world, we went to this world. And everything collapsed, everything changed. Never everything was ever the same. From this magic, we went to this, even in the nature, and it's the same in the feeling in the human's body. From this, we came to this one. And this is actually very sad. And what I'm hearing is that a lot of people, maybe your country, were forced to leave. Men, women, children, it does not matter. I'm feeling like a lot of people were forced to move out from their houses, from their lands, from their families. Like, it was a massive, like, I don't know how to even explain it, express it into the words. Like, not colonization, it's like, I come and I take everything, and then I tell you to get out. And like, everybody was moving somewhere, leaving things behind, not looking back, trying to keep themselves safe. And it's not about even magicians, it's about all the people. And it created such chaos and created such fear and such anger. So that's why we're seeing the explosions of people right now. Like, they explode with their emotions. They don't know what is happening to them. There's too much fear. They can't hold it anymore. We explode on our family members, on random person on the road. Like, we cannot take it anymore. Like, it's too much of a pressure. And when you feeling fear, and you are forced out of your safety, and you're forced out by cruelty and violence, of course there's anger. Of course there is anger. It's a normal thing. We have that filter when we know when the person does something good and when he does something bad. And for me, they told me, like, there's some things that were offered for people if they do nasty stuff. The first thing that comes to me is about the religion. In the Europe, there was a thing that Rome would give money to other countries if they go and they make another country, baptize the other country. And they will get some gold, status and everything like that. And it was like, they're saying, what? It's not about the apple. They're saying it's not about the apple. It's about who gave the apple. It's about who is behind the apple. The apple was never wrong. The apple was never bad. It's not about the apple. It's about who gave the apple and offered the apple. This is important. So the message here is also, it's not important what you take. It's important from what hands you take it and what was the person's intention. Or, the spirit's intention. We have various energies in Earth, various. And the only thing to recognize them is by the way that you feel. And if you do meditation and you get in contact with someone, watch what you feel. If you feel safe, if you feel calm, that's okay. But if you feel like something is nasty, something is like, you feel like someone is lying to you, you know, the tricky energy, you will feel the energy. Remember, the feeling never lies. Also the smell. Also the smell. If you smell something nice, it's good. If you smell rotten meat, not a nice smell, you make a disconnection right away and move on. Like, don't be scared, you're protected. But the idea is that it's not about the way that you eat the apple. It's about who gave the apple. So the idea is that also when there was a man, you should look up your history, your country's history, and you should check upon the contracts that were made between the nations or in the nation that might have affected your culture, your spiritual culture, your country, and it broke the unity, broke the community, broke the, standing with each other, not against each other. So they're saying that you have to check. You can do it by yourself. You can also search, but they're saying like question everything. Do not believe everything is written. Follow the feel. And if you read something and if you find that it's not okay, go in yourself and check it out. What you have to do now is that when you find something that was maybe a contract was made, not with the good parties, not with the good intentions, what also, again repeating me, it's not about the apple, it's about who gave the apple. It's not about the contract, it's about with who was that contract. What the contract would bring to the country, what the contract would do to the people, what was its intention. And you will not find it in the books. The only way you will find the intention is by the feel. So what you have to do now, when you find something nasty, that energy that something was in your country did and it was not nice, what you have to do, if you can express your free will and say that from now on you do not agree that this contract is still in place, that it's still working. So you express your free will and you end the contract and you say that this cannot be done anymore. I am not allowing it, and it has to stop right now. I am not agreeing with it. Your free will is very, very strong. The more people that does it, if you have a community, do it with your community. It's actually very strong. The more people do it, the more it changes. They cannot do anything without the person's agreement, because there is a law in the universe that the human has a free will. And if your free will is that it cannot longer work, then you change it. And then what you can do is then you just only make a wish. How it should be, only make a wish. Let's not look for the guilty ones. Do not do the hunting. Do not do the, reverse the spell and send it back, find the guilty people. You will not find it. It happened very long time ago. Many of those souls are not even there. Do not get into a nasty work. It will make you have the thing you have to do to end the contract. That's all. What then you make a wish. You make a wish how you wish that things will happen from now on as the contract is ended. And then you forget it and leave it. That's all. It's actually very strong spiritual work. So I do understand that it might be not for everybody, but it does not matter who you are and what powers you are. Your free will still matters. And if you're into history, if you're into doubting things, if you really all the time felt like something is wrong here, like this is not okay, something is happening. Maybe you even now have contracts that you know about and they are disturbing people and they're putting some anger and fear in that. And just you have to feel the energy that the contract was written off. With who it was written off. How do you feel about the contract? There are contracts that are good. But if you feel something nasty, just cancel it. And that's all. Express your free will and then create a wish. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. There's not about looking who is guilty, who did that. It's a history. It's from many years ago. There's no, oh, I'm hearing, there is no time. There is no time to look into that deeply. And it's not that important. What is done is done. But we are fixating on how should we fix it. And what you can do to help not only yourself, but also for your people. If you're feeling patriotic, if you've always felt that you care about your people and you don't know what to do this kind of a meditation. Remember things from history, learn, read a little bit. You will get the guidance. You will get the guidance what to do and what to look at. Don't get out of your way or your mind, to try to fix everything. You will get the needed information for you to fix the things that happened. But your free will here is very, very important. So thank you, pile number 2. This was a very strong, very intense reading. I do believe it's not for everybody, but if you've seen it, it means that your free will is very powerful. Thank you and bye. So hello, pile that chose the acorn. So we will see what tree fairies have to tell you or suggest you and some tools to use in your current spiritual journey. So I already pre-shuffled the card, so I will try to get the message quickly as soon as is it possible. So the idea is that you have to climb higher. I'm hearing you have to look. It's not like deeper, but you have to climb higher. And every step we take higher, there's much more things that we see. Our perspective just widens. You see much more and you can understand much more. The message is here that sometimes you can feel you're either this or either this. It's like two different worlds that you get stuck into. So it's either everything is very good and okay, and it's either everything is very bad and not correct. So the further message here is that you should look what's inside you. So it's not about there's something wrong about you. It's not that something you have to, find some errors in you. It's about knowing yourself deeper and finding these negative parts that taken place in your mind, in your mindset about yourself, in the mindset that may have planted not the right seeds. So it's also very important to understand what it is. It might be some things that you believed because someone said so. It may be some things that you thought of something that is not entirely true and that makes you sometimes go into this place. So it's about finding out, taking not the right seeds and putting in the right seeds for them to start growing. So it's interesting that also there's a way to see, I'm hearing. If you climb a little bit higher, there is a way to see much more and understand much more. I'm hearing not only about yourself, also about other people. You will understand the roots of the things that will help you plant the right things into your mind, into society, maybe in your spiritual work, that it will help you just to, I'm hearing like you will get some answers. You will understand something, but when you understand something through you, you can validate that this is true, this is right, this is, you're like, it's like you have a proof. It's not that, oh, I told you, or, oh, I read that. No, it will be through you. And this is the way that you learn. This is the way that you understand. And looking into yourself will give you a lot of answers about other people. because it is happening for many, many people. And then you will understand. And sometimes we get to get up in that tower and just to sit alone and watch. So maybe it's the thing that when you meditate or do some, practice, do not try to find any answers or anything. Just sit and watch what comes to you and what can you see. And the things that you see, the visions that goes to you, give you answers and you will understand. It's very interesting. All this, the second and this pile, it feels to me like everything going very, very quickly. Like you don't need to get into the roots of everything that deeply. I don't know, it's like, somehow it's fastened, and I don't know if it's good, because sometimes we need to take some time and to understand everything, what is actually happening. So take your time, okay? Take your time, pile number 3. Just watch. Watch and gather information, and then you will know what to do. I'm hearing like watch, just, be someone who just sits and watches, sorry. Let's see. Now, the thing is that it will help you to move forward, to find new answers. It might be some hurts that are still in there, some shadows, and the things that you don't see or was not time yet to see. Something that was maybe you didn't see or was not the time to see, but you will uncover something, because there's a lot of mystic, like there is a fog, there is a hurt, and there is some kind of a shadow, like something you don't see yet, and it will be shown to you, it will be given to you. That's why that's why they're saying just watch, like release the mind, try to, or before you sleep or just when you meditate, try to stop your mind. Do not think of anything, do not want to know everything, and just sit and watch. Because I'm hearing like there is something you don't see or haven't seen yet in some particular situation, or about your spiritual world and your hurts and your life experiences and your spirit and your soul, like something, I'm even hearing like maybe hidden. This reminds me like, when you throw something into the water and it seems like it's gone without any trace. I even feel like something is hidden. Something is hidden. Interesting. But I think that you will uncover it. You will uncover it. Yeah, you will uncover some things. There is something that somebody, something, someone does not want you to see. But you will see it. It's okay, it's all right. So in this case, we have 2 let's call them actors, for example. So you have to understand that the Reaper does not mean anything bad. Reaper collects anything that is not needed anymore. He collects what it has done its job, and now it has to be taken out. He's just a collector. And this one is more of a joyful feeling. It reminds me somehow a little bit of the Fool, but it's someone. Also, I saw the nose, and the first thing came to me about the Pinocchio, when he lied and his nose got longer. So there is some kind of a lie. There's some kind of a lie that is not shown to you. Something is hiding. It might be some energies, it might seem people. I don't know, at which spiritual chapter you are in, but someone is lying and they don't want you to see the truth. Interesting. So you have to watch something. You have to see something. Not even watch, maybe see something. Maybe there will come time when you see some stuff. What will help you in this case to use your Kundalini energy and to try go into very relaxed state when you free up your mind, and you will be able to see things, and just try to they're telling me like emotionally attach, just watch and you will see everything. Like interesting. Like, do not try to understand and interfere everything, just watch and you will understand. And when I was getting the cards, I was also feeling something that it'd be very good for you to take something herbal. It might be herbal tea, it might be some infused oil. I'm hearing some, I don't know why it's even connected, I'm hearing nettle and rosehip. So something there is connected, but there are not the only herbs that you can take. But if you would take some herbs, it would help you to see things more clearly, to understand things more deeply, and you will get the right answers. Be mindful, be careful of that. Understand that you do not have to lose yourself. You have to be stable, emotional, and you have to get the information. But you have to understand that there are the things that you need to see. Somehow it's important. And the herbs will maybe make you feel more relaxed, more healthy. It will calm your mind. Maybe you like to drink herbal tea before you go to bed or before your meditation. Maybe you have specific rituals. Maybe you burn something, when you get in a really relaxing state. So this is the tool you should use. And somehow the things now to uncover is important to you at this phase, whatever your case is. But I'm hearing it's not done yet. It's not done yet. There are things that you don't see, and you have to understand them. You have to see them. This is not done. Yeah. So I wish you luck, pile number 3. And if you ever feel that you need any guidance, or you can't get the answers, or you're having some difficulties, please feel free to reach with me, and we will see what is the problem, what you're not getting into. This is very connected with the spiritual realm, very connected. Maybe you feel unsafe and uncertain about some deities or entities, maybe something happening in your house. So if you have any of this kind of a problem, please feel free to reach with me. Thank you, pile number 3. Bye.